What's up, NitroGang? Welcome to Monday Night Nitro, the Nitro World Order. Now, for today's video, we have ourselves a hybrid T-Maxx. I know what you're thinking to yourself.
This is a real
Did I get an electric? Answer is kind of. So let me skip my own commercial here, right, guys? And then we'll get down to business, baby. Alright, let me first just say thank you all for being here. I know some of you watched yesterday's live stream. There were in fact two of them. The first one where I told you what I was going to buy, and then, I got in my Prius, I got there real quick and I made sure I bought this. And when I bought this thing, I did a live stream when I first bought it. So, if you want the live reaction, like everything I got with it, watch that other stream. I did it at like 9:30 in the evening yesterday. That's how excited I was. Okay, what do we got out here? Oh, we got Michael Nieves in the house. What's going on? Of course, today we're wearing a nitro engine on a chain around my neck. Now, last time, I had two of these, but I gotta tell you, I don't think I have enough space to wear two nitro engines. And you know what? It's okay. This may be a very well done electric converted T-Maxx, and I will remove the body in a little bit and I'll show you guys. It's probably going to blow you away. Look at how beautiful this thing is. Yep, this originally started out as a T-Maxx 3.3. And then it had about $600 spent on it. Now, I did my calculations and I'll show you guys how I came up with a $600 figure. First, let's adjust this camera a little bit. And then, I'm going to get down to business, baby. Okay, that should be probably okay. Oh, we got an Irfan in the house. What's up, bro? By the way, guys, Irfan is the guy that let me work on that Offner Twin Titan. So the Offner Twin Titan, I still have it. I got to do some work on it. But we're going to make a nitro great again with two engines, baby. Okay? It's not enough to wear two nitro engines around your neck sometimes. You need to run two nitro motors in an actual chassis. Alright? So, for today's live stream, I've put together a whole bunch of stuff. I have a whole bunch of papers right here. I come prepared to everything. This is legit research. I did a whole bunch of research for you guys, okay? Look at all this research. It's even sorted and collated fairly well. Now, I'm going to wait a little bit more for many of you guys to come here because, otherwise I'll have to repeat myself and it gets pretty boring probably for everyone watching this later on. Because I care about you guys, okay? I care about you. And, so, tell me in the chat right here, guys, who saw me pick this up yesterday? So, I got myself in the car, I drove to Jersey, paid $150 for this. $150, guys. When you see what's under the body, I think you'll understand that I got a really, really good deal. So it's one of those things where when you see a good deal, you gotta go there as fast as possible. In fact, yesterday's live stream in the evening where I was running my Losi XXXNT, I cut that stream early. I cut it short. It was only like maybe an hour, maybe 55 minutes. I don't know. Just so I can make sure I can get this in time. That's the kind of stuff I do, okay? One stream, get in the car, buy another one, do another stream, okay? Oh, Pyro Tony says, I did see it. That's awesome, bro. Vincent Martone says, I did. So it looks like a lot of you guys saw me literally get it. Oh, Austin T. What's up, bro? Big donation here, $5 for the NitroGang. He goes, on behalf of all NitroGang. Thanks, my dude. I appreciate it. So, as I said yesterday, you've probably noticed I've been buying a lot of RCs, right? Now, this one is electric, but this was initially an actual T-Maxx 3.3. And you know what? It's very, very interesting. I'll show you why I really wanted this deal. So this kind of conversion was super popular a long, long time ago. Now, of course, there was also the E-Maxx. And when I speak about the E-Maxx, does everyone know what the E-Maxx is? Well, I'm probably going to show it to you. I'm going to show you the E-Maxx, okay? I'm going to show it to you. Give me a second. Oh, what does this look like to you, baby? Traxxas E-Maxx. Oh, Kevin Trappin, $5. Thanks so much, bro. NitroGang, he says. Yep, it's all going to a NitroGang fund. So this is a 2-speed baby. For some of you guys out there that think, oh, electric suck, I agree. But the ones that are cool usually start out as a T-Maxx which this is, because it's cool, okay? I'm going to talk about the body in a little bit. And then you also have yourselves a nice 2-speed baby E-Maxx. I might take the body off in a little bit, and I'll show you how the 2-speed in this actually works. Now, believe it or not, years ago, you had the option of the T-Maxx 2.5, or you had the E-Maxx. So this one is highly modified, has a bunch of terrible aluminum parts, right? None of them installed by me, so you make sure you know that. I like to keep things as stock as possible. But I'll show you the way the 2-speed in this works. There's a video on my channel about this. It's pretty much insane, okay? Look at that. Look at that. It's insane, guys. All right, for now, let me put the E-Maxx to the side. And once again, 2-speed baby on this E-Maxx. Yeah, it's true. It's damn true. Oh. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Let's go to these comments. It looks like the people are starting to pile up in this room. That's very nice. We got, yeah, Kevin Trappin says YouTube takes 30% on Super. Yeah, basically pretty much. So whatever donations that come through this channel, figure after 30% is what I actually keep. So far we got a total of 10 bucks donated by 2 people total, right? 5 each. So I'll get $7. So we're talking, you know, it's all going towards Nitro. Or really cool RCs like this. I also have a very authentic, what is this, 2005 issue of a RC car magazine. So this is RC Driver, a very different from the normal RC car action. RC Driver was actually really cool. I have tabs here, guys, so we're gonna look at the tabs. And you know that whenever I have tabs, it's gonna be interesting, okay? Because I don't waste tabs for no reason. Every tab has a purpose, okay? Right, let's see what we got over here. Oh, Integrity RC, very good comment. I'm gonna make sure I read it because I think one of the tabs is gonna refer to your comment. Integrity RC here says, my brother has an S-Maxx 2-wheel drive stadium truck on the T-Maxx platform. Guys, don't forget that. The word S-Maxx, it might come up in this magazine, okay? It might come up. So yeah, years ago, the main T-Maxx chassis, it was really popular. So there were plenty of parts. Every hobby store sold them. Almost everybody knew how to work on them. And if you wanted to build something, it was basically in your best interest to start with a T-Maxx chassis. You know, this was at the time when you could have gotten the E-Maxx, but people already had the T-Maxx for the most part. And they were like, why don't I just make it an electric? You know, it's not that bad. And they sold very good systems to make a T-Maxx and E-Maxx. And we're going to take a look at it in a little bit, okay, guys? So, okay, the viewers are going up right now. We're at 60. Let's see if we can hit 100, baby. We need about 100, although it really doesn't matter because this will be available on replay anytime, okay? Right. So, for those of you that just came, I want you to know I paid $150 for all of this. And let me show you what else I got, okay? What else? I got 4 relatively unused, looks like brand new Proline bow tie tires right here. I got 4 of these. So these are 12mm hubs, or 14 it looks like, I don't know. But this particular T-Maxx was converted. Oh, RC Show Off right here. What's up, bro? He goes, my first Traxxas was the Sport Max. That's right, the Sport Max is very cool. And you know what? RC Show Off, because you said that, I think it's time. We're going to bypass some of my RC research materials over here. We're going to go over the cost. This is how I wound up with 600 bucks, guys. We're going to talk about my assumptions in a little bit. This is a NitroGang investment strategy. So, just because RC Show Off said my first Traxxas was a Sport Max, let me flip to about what we're talking about right here. Okay, well, boom, what do you think about that? It's an S-Maxx. I told you, everything on this video, look at that. It's a S-Maxx, so it's not a Sport Max. They called it, you see on the body right there, S-Maxx. So this was basically a T-Maxx chassis that was cheaper with rear-wheel drive and no reverse. Now, the S-Maxx, no, the Sport Max was the earlier version. If you know your, Traxxas history, oh, Austin T, big $10 donation right here. For those that want to donate but can't, I got you. I appreciate it, bro. Austin T, you the man. You the man. What is there to say? Either way, back to some Nitro history. And the evolution kind of the Traxxas T-Maxx chassis. It is very popular. Well, it still is, you know, because they still sell them. So that's all there is to it. So there was the Sport Max and the S-Max. The S-Max was like the later version. So basically, you know, if you look at the chassis, there it is. It's exactly the same. We're not going to get into too much detail here, but just keep in mind, the original, what happened was, there was a whole thing in the RC hobby that Traxxas, you know, they wanted to sell more cars, okay? That's what a business wants to do. And they were like, well, how do we make a T-Maxx cheaper? Well, let's strip the reverse out. Let's get rid of the 2-speed. Let's make it rear-wheel drive, which is, you know, 2-wheel drive only. So they did those 3 mods, put on a special body, special bow tie style wheels, and they cut like $100 off the list price of the T-Maxx. And boom, there you go. People were really not buying them, okay? Because even though it's true, you could have converted those cheaper models. Oh, Kevin Trappin, $10 route. Thanks, my dude. Matching Austin to make Nitro great again. Well, you guys are fighting each other right here. I don't mind. It all benefits the NitroGang. And you know who that is? It's not just me. It's all of us guys. It's everybody, okay? Let's get back to the Traxxas history. I could probably talk about it 3 hours about that right now, but I'm not going to, because my camera will die. Oh, Shane, Nitro in my veins. What's up, my dude? I haven't even gone to the 2-speed baby on that E-Max yet, guys. Man, I might have to go get some pizza after this live stream. I'm feeling a little bit happy. And yes, I do have a soda to open for the stream in a little bit. I will crack open a fresh soda, a can, for everybody here, so we could all look at some Escalades and some soda, baby. So first, let me start off with the obvious. I already tested it, and I will be turning it on in this video in a little bit. You know, we're not that far into the stream, but let's get some of the details about what's going on here, guys. Once again, thanks so much for all the NitroGang donations. The new NitroGang shirt is available. If you look right under this video, there's like a tab to the Teespring account, which is what everybody uses. It's a very reliable website. They ship it to you. Boom, there you go. Any size you want, black, white, whatever color you want, okay? And there's like mugs, phone cases, whatever. I already sold a couple. Unfortunately, my first Nitro World Order shirt design got banned. That's this design right over here. But you know what? They're not going to get to me. I'm going to redesign that one way or another. And eventually, we're all going to be wearing a nice NitroGang shirt. So look at that shirt on the back. Yes, I did manage to make fun of crawlers. I put the line crawler-free zone, so everybody will know what you stand for. Right. There's still some more tabs here, guys, so we're not done with the magazine, okay? We're also not done with this, but I just have so much to talk about, man. Oh, we got Vincent Martone, $10. Get in on this. Oh no, let me get in on this. Oh man. Ever since I got this the other night, I've been like mispronouncing words. Okay. So you know what? We're going to go over the research in a little bit. But first, I just want to show you the body. So I think some of you, and if none of you are asking this, you should be asking yourself, where did this dude get this awesome body, right? This Cadillac Escalade. Where's it from? Like, what brand is it? Does anybody know? I'm going to look at the chat here, and you guys tell me. Look at this nice licensed Cadillac Escalade body. Man, this is the car that everybody wanted, you know, in the early 2000s. Of course, it was a piece of trash because it's basically made by Chevy, but that's neither here or there. So tell me what brand you guys think made this body. Very interesting. I was actually a little bit surprised when I first looked it up. Yep, Sergio M. He goes, crawling for babies. That's a good one. Taco 2020, what's up, bro? Proline. You know what? That was my first instinct. I actually went on the Proline website and I checked it. And this is not a Proline body, surprisingly enough, which is interesting because you could tell the upper body mounts right here. These are actually Proline extended body mounts. And let me show you right here. Yeah, almost everyone in the chat here is saying Proline. Let me show you the body mounts that this thing uses, and you'll see later on in the video what I'm talking. Oh my god, I have so much research going on over here. So these are the Proline body mounts right here, right? So 20 bucks, they're made for the T and the E-Max. So they're called the extended front and rear body mounts. That's what this has. Very cool system. I'll show you guys in a little bit. I've actually never seen it in real life because I like to keep it stock. Josh Excalibur. Josh Excalibur, bro, you're on the right path. RC Showoff says Protoform. Vincent Martone says Parma. So far, guys, I see one that was correct. Okay. Craig Dickerson, that's just a shame you dog Chevy. You know what? I've never owned a Chevy, but I do know that when I used to be like a car dealer, salesman, so to say, they were basically all experiencing the same interior trim problems. So based on that, I'll say what it is. Otherwise, the online hobby guy is here with a $5 donation. That's right. He goes vintage 3906 E-Max and pizza, baby. I have a Proline one. Yeah, so my bad to all the Chevy people out there, but you guys understand that when you had like any Chevy product, after about like 50,000 miles, all of the trim on that car was destroyed, including some of the leather, including the transmission, including rust. But let's move on. Otherwise, great car if you could just deal with all those problems. Oh, Nathan Duenas, $5. Continue the great progress, sir. I will, bro, I will. You know what? On this channel, we're never going to stop the move forward. You know, every week, there's going to be something new. Now, a lot of people like to do videos on like the same center diff, boring buggy every other week. You know, them filling their diff oil in the center diff. You know what? This don't even need a center diff. It don't need it, okay? So, let's, what are we going to talk about right here? Yeah, so we got Malo 213 in the house. He can smell the Taco Bell. That's a good one. Yeah, right. So, I have a bunch of stuff here. So, let's see what we're going to do first. I am going to give you guys a little bit of a, let's see. I'm going to reposition this first, actually. By the way, everybody liking those Offner girls over there in the corner? Yeah, Offner girls right there. They're never going down. Unfortunately, I had to put them far away because like my last video, you know, it was deemed unadvertiser friendly, probably because they saw the Offner girls. What happened? They can't let us have some Offner chicks in RCs? What's the problem? Let's face it, that's a 20-year-old poster. They're probably not even good looking anymore. Who cares? Okay. So, back to the body, what I was talking about. What brand body is this? So I'm going to tell you right now, okay? Enough, all of this. We need to get down to business. Let me go through my research right here. Oh, Michael and Zatari. Did somebody say Offner chicks? That's right here, bro. Offner chicks right over there in the corner. Unfortunately, they have to be super small and far away because YouTube is going to get angry. All right? All right, so the body. Very interesting, guys. And all of these things I'm showing you on the papers, this is as I just printed it out right now. So the body that we're looking at, here it goes. This is an eBay listing for this Cadillac Escalade body. This is, I don't know, it doesn't say EXT, but I'm pretty sure it's the EXT, which is the extended version. So current list price, $139. Now, of course, that's not how much it costs brand new, but that's how much they're going for right now. So the body that it's on is actually a Savage. We have some more interesting things right here about the body because, you know, when I saw the listing on this, I basically bought it because the body was super cool. Okay. Yeah, Bob's RC says Offner was really big back in the day. I know, bro. It was everywhere. In fact, in this RC magazine, I would say at least every couple pages, you're guaranteed to have an Offner. Guaranteed. So, the original body, it's actually an HPI branded body. So right here, the model number 7490 Cadillac Escalade body. And it says Savage right here. But on the bottom, you know, it's very interesting. It says Savage X4.6, RS4, which is really interesting because you're like, well, you have this on a T-Maxx 3.3. How does it fit an RS4? Well, this is actually a 200mm body, so this will fit on a RS4 chassis. You know, it will fit, surprisingly enough. It also fits the T-Maxx, as you could see here. So very interesting, man. HPI, they were known for their bodies, and this one even has, I don't know if you could see, let me remove it in a little bit. I'll show you guys. This one, very interesting details on it. It even has a window mask and a sunroof. Unfortunately, you know, the sunroof doesn't open. But if this was like Nitro Monster Garage, if anybody there watched Monster Garage on MTV years ago, you know, with that rapper Exhibit, you know, Exhibit wore some kind of necklace, but he never wore a nitro motor around his neck on a yellow gold chain, did he? No. That's why the NitroGang is better. Okay, so I'm going to remove the body. Notice the way the body post mounts. So basically you have these Proline body post things that screw on, and then, you know, you just lift the body up. It's honestly a very secure system for a nitro. I could see this being a problem because, you know, trying to get this in while your nitro motor is idling. Of course, unless you have every nitro I have that never dies, you'll be fine. So this is the body. This is your first kind of under the hood look on the chassis. I'm going to show you closer up in a little bit. So someone's saying right here that it says HPI in the body. I don't know, I haven't seen any HPI stickers on here actually. So it looks like the previous owner did not put any actual HPI stickers. But notice the front window, it's completely clear. And the side windows, they have like this kind of mask over them to emulate, I guess, like a tinted window. It's not real tint, but you could tell there's a huge difference in the clarity of the front window and the side windows. Very nice detail. Look at the body, it's beautiful. So in terms of how big it is, I'm going to show you guys right here. Yeah, oh, Model 213 says, no, Monster Garage with Jesse James. Oh man, my bad. You know what? That was the wrong show, you're right. Monster Garage was with that motorcycle dude, Jesse James, cool dude. And what was the guy with the show with Exhibit? Pimp My Ride. Yeah, that was Pimp My Ride. I used to watch all those shows. Okay, so give me a second. I have brought out a couple other bodies just to show you guys. So in terms of size, this is the original T-Maxx body, right? So originally, this was the body that came with this 3.3 model. If you hold them up together, you know, width-wise is very similar. Length-wise, of course, the T-Maxx body is much bigger. Okay? Now, what about the Savage body? This is from a Savage I recently got. So the Savage body is actually basically still a little bit smaller than the T-Maxx 3.3 body right here. Yeah, very interesting. So if you wanted to make any of these bodies fit, I guess with this Proline extended body support system, you could. Yeah, people over here are saying pimp my nitro. That's exactly right. You know what? This is honestly like a pimped nitro right here, believe it or not. John Wayne goes, Taco Bell, baby. That's right. Yep, that's what it's all about. So let's remove this right now. Just some bodies, body lives, right? Okay. So I'm going to now officially remove the body here, and we'll talk about more of the engineering on this very good electric conversion. I say very good because I've seen some very, very bad electric conversions. Very bad, guys. So this one is honestly super, super clean. It's running the brushless system, I'll tell you right now. Anybody knows what RC this is from? Obviously, it's a blue one, so it's from a Traxxas. Okay? So tell me what you think this is from. I'm interested to see if anybody knows. I actually had to look this up because, you know, I'm not an NitroGang guru. You know, unless you consider making fun of Arma a full-time job, then yes, then I am a guru, guys. But, you know, yesterday, like when I first picked this up, I wanted to try it there on the spot, but I had no LiPo battery, right? Because I wasn't even prepared to go and do it. This system, let's see what you guys say. This is a VXL4S, a high output system. It's actually from the 1/10 scale Traxxas Max. Okay, and the motor right here, this is called the 540 XL. So it's a 540 can motor, but it's significantly longer, so it's a 70 millimeter motor can. Right, okay. Yeah, Paladin RC right here says Traxxas T-Maxx. That's right, bro, that's right. Michael Neve says X-Max. Well, not the larger X-Max, just like the 1/10 scale Max, they call it. Very good system. So, the bottom of the chassis, you know, it's basically like new. And I paid $150 for all of this, so it's honestly the deal of a lifetime. I've already tested it outside today. The electronics are very good. I'm going to turn it on for you guys in a couple minutes, so don't you worry. we will get to turn it on. So for now, why don't I leave this here, and then we'll, oh, electric motor cogging. The cogging is real right here. That's called cogging when you hear like the noise. So we have metal gears. This is a Robinson Racing gear with a 32 pitch 19 tooth pinion. Okay, right, let's get back to the parts on this chassis, and then I'll turn it on. So let's start off with the most expensive part that's on this chassis. Let me get this a little closer so we all get a nice look at this. Right. So let me just, before we do that, I want to talk about why did people choose the T-Maxx for an electric conversion. Well, the reason is many people had a T-Maxx. Vincent Martone says electrical tape. Yes. Currently there is no battery mount on this, so I had to use electrical tape just to secure the battery. Okay, this is just temporary. I will come up with a solution to secure it in a better way. But basically in a T-Maxx, you have a nice normal center drive transmission. All you need to do is figure out a way to get a motor mount. So people just buy these motor mounts on eBay. This is a very nice one. I've actually never seen this kind of design. It is very nice. So you could tell it's like a 2-layer motor mount. So what happens here is you have the ESC on top. You could also mount it more backwards if you wanted to. You have the motor here on the bottom at a very good angle to the metal spur gear, and under that, very even like center chassis mounted battery. Well, I guess space. There is no battery holder here, I noticed. But without drilling holes, you can't really secure the battery without tape right now. So for me, this is just a temporary mount setup that I have going on. Joseph Watkins says zip ties will work nicely. Yeah, it's true, they will. So in terms of batteries, this is currently a 2S. This system is 4S rated. What I like about it is it runs on 2, 3, or 4S. Now, considering I'm not an official member of the NitroGang, I don't have that many LiPos. But I do have this pretty great 3S with a Traxxas connector, and I do have like a Turnigy 2S that I'm using an adapter that I made myself. So the problem with the soft case LiPos, like this is a soft case LiPo, guys. There's like motor screws that kind of stick out. There needs to be a better mounting system. So I have the 2S in it right now, which is a hard case LiPo. So a lot of considerations, okay? Josh Excalibur says the motor mount is from How to RC. Yeah, probably. I did an eBay search and I came up with what I saw were a couple electric motor mount solutions. I'll show you guys. I printed it out, and honestly this one I find to be extremely terrible, but let's see. I'll just show you what it is for now. So there were two that I was able to find. One, this is a complete electric conversion, including the battery tray, the motor mount, and the Velcro UD. It's about 27 bucks, right? No, 25 bucks, whatever, some shipping over there. But this is actually a 3D printed one. So notice right here on top, it says plastic. So don't buy this one. This is a plastic 3D printed system. It'll probably work, you know, if you don't like run crazy batteries, but not a good idea. I've never seen anybody go with a 3D printed motor mount, you know, when you're running this much torque and like giant wheels. Just not a very good idea. The other motor mount system I currently found available right now on eBay. Sure, there are other ones, but I'm talking about what's available now on eBay. Is this one. This is in Canada. So this is a complete, the picture's terrible, I know, it's how printed. It's a complete metal motor mount from Canada. It's about $37, also about, let's say, 30, yeah, with shipping or whatever. Doesn't really matter. So these are the motor mount systems, right? So time for me to get rid of these two papers. And what else did I get with the car? I'll show you guys right here. Yeah, Kyle Saba says, try some Z batteries. They are cheap and high quality. I've had those batteries. To be honest with you, I don't run electrics that often, actually ever. And therefore, like almost all the LiPos I have wind up just, you know, having bad cells inside. And also the other thing is, I personally do not like to go above. I don't like to run above 3S. What happens is above 3S, you have like laws of, I don't want to call it diminishing returns, but all the vibration that the RCs go through, it's inevitable that the more cells you have, that you're going to have some kind of wiring fault internally. So basically, generally what happens, on the soft cell lipos, they're cheaper, right? The soft case lipos, like this, they're cheaper, but you're not going to get a lot of runs out of them, especially with like a serious basher, like a monster truck. There's just so much vibration that goes on and heat cycles, and eventually, statistically for me, about 10 runs and the pack is dead. Like, and I'm a fairly safe, normal driver. But that's why nitro all day long, baby, okay? For now, this is a hard case. So really nothing to worry about with the hard cases. They're much more reliable. Okay, let's move some stuff I have going on here. The body mounts. And you guys want to see me power this up? I'm going to power it up, okay? We're going to power it up. Michael and Zatari says, low cell count with tall gearing is where it's at. That is 100% right, bro. Exactly. I personally do not like to go above a 3S. The cost for the batteries is fairly substantial, and you wind up having a very low kV system. So this motor, I looked it up. It's actually a fairly low kV motor. This Traxxas Max 540 XL. It's a, I think, let me see. I have a paper here. I'm gonna show you guys right here. So we're gonna have evidence for everything we talk about on this channel, guys. Okay, there's evidence for everything. You know, where is it? Where is it? Come on. Right, here we go. So this is the motor. For sale right now on Amazon. $120, guys, and it's a 2400 kV. It says right over here. So 120 bucks, man. Somebody spent that kind of money. Now I'm pretty sure nobody actually went out and bought this motor. Instead, they probably removed it from the Traxxas Max they had. Actually, the owner told me that he removed it from a 110 scale Max. So, but that's like a $550 RC. Okay, what about the ESC? Let's take a look at the specs on the ESC itself. Because we have evidence for everything we talk about on this channel, guys. All right? Kevin Trappin says, power it up. I will, bro. I will. Let's take a look at the specs on the ESC first. So here it is. Traxxas 3465. It is a 4S rated. The good thing is it could run 2, 3, and 4S. So personally, I ran it today on 2. It was adequate. It wasn't fast, but it was adequate. So on 3S, it will be ideal. On 4S, this will be a, crazy beast. And you know what? It's a very nice ESC, guys. Look, take a look. Look at the price on that. $140. It's insane. It's insane. So if you were going to buy these parts separately, you're going to get ripped off pretty good. Right. Savage Noob says, Kyosho USA 1 is my next Nitro. Bro, I want you to let everybody know when the USA 1 will finally come out. I've been saying where they at for a very long time, and I'm still saying where they at. Okay, so we still have some paperwork here, and there's still some other stuff, but let's turn this on, okay? I'm gonna turn it on. It's about time, baby. It's about time. All right, so the radio we're using is the stock Traxxas radio. I actually kind of hate it because it has this TSM that I can't really get it to work correctly, but it does work. So the radio is on, right? LED is on. Integrity RC says probably 300 for the motor and ESC. Yeah, on eBay, that's probably what it will go for. Considering, I saw that in the listing and I paid 150 for everything you see here. And I'm not even showing you the parts that are off camera right now. There's like a whole parts bin. I might show it in a little bit. So let's power this on. It has just a simple one power button right here. And it's going to light up. Boom, there we go. The ESC light is on. The fan is on. Steering. We got steering, baby. So I'm going to hold it like this. Let's see what happens. So this is only a 2S, guys, okay? 2S. Are you ready? Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, you see that? The TSM. As I'm not steering, the TSM is making the wheels kind of glitchy like this. That's what the TSM does. It's a gyro. What'd you think about that, guys? That was only a 2S, baby. Okay? The one thing I can't figure out, when I turn the TSM fully off right here, Whoa, that almost scared me, like when the wheels were zooming. When I turned the TSM off on the remote, I got no steering at all. So if anybody knows what that is, put it in the live chat. I will read it. Let's put it back. So, yeah, the thing is, it's beast mode right here. Beast mode, baby. Look at that. The damn TSM is always active. Oh, Gold Currency here says, I see we're turning to the electric side. Don't worry, bro. We're not. This is an RC that is worth getting. This started out life as a T-Maxx. And then it had a whole bunch of money spent on it. I paid very little money for it, and that's why it's on this channel. It's a good deal, and it's honestly a historic RC. For you to put something like this together, I did the math. You know, I wrote it out. It would cost about 600 bucks. We're gonna go over this in a little bit again, actually. So, for the amount I paid, man, this is a killer. What'd you guys think? 2S, it was, look at the wheels on 2S. Look at that. Whoa, we got papers flying around. Too much wind. Yep. That's what's going on. Yep. Kyle Saba says 4S for terrorizing the boulevard. That's what it's about to go down. Yeah, Bob's RC says probably have to use the programmer safety protocol. Yeah, so I have to figure out what's up with the TSM, because like when I turn it off all the way, I got zero steering. Never seen anything like that. But you know, I bought this last night without even testing the electronic system because I didn't have a LiPo with me. Okay, that's what happened. So let's power it down now. Very easy, honestly. I kind of like this system. The fan is like super serious. I feel a whole bunch of air coming through. This is not like one of those Chinese fans where you got almost no air movement. So what do you guys think? 150 for this. It's honestly, look at the suspension. Stock shocks. Well, just with some springs. Very good suspension. These look like some kind of Traxxas upgraded optional springs. You could tell the front here are the original ones, and the rest of them are like these custom springs, but they look to be almost the same. Very nice. On this side, I don't know if I showed you close up. We got ourselves a metal gear, right? The Robinson Racing metal spur, obviously metal pinion. In terms of the transmission, like, right? Because the original T-Maxx came with a 2-speed, baby. This is a 1-speed is all you need, baby. So the owner told me that obviously you had to do a forward-only conversion, and you also had to install the gears from, I think, the single-speed, more modern E-Maxx. So, you know, to make a T-Maxx into a good electric, tons of money. It's not that easy, guys. Not that easy. Okay, so is it still on? No, I turned it off. Okay. Almost drove it off my table here if it was still on. Right. Let's go to some of these comments. Yeah, Kevin Trappin says, at the end of the day, it was a great deal. Exactly. That's why I got this. This is still, you know, for 150 bucks, I got myself an ESC that basically cost that much. You know, I got a body. That's like a damn Cadillac Escalade. We got people asking me to make it a 2-speed again. That's going to be a problem. The only way this would ever be a 2-speed is if I put in the E-Maxx transmission into this. And I would need a parts E-Maxx for that. And, you know, that's going to be a situation. I'm not going to gut mine for this. Right. Let's see. Sergio M says, is that the only place the motor can be mounted? So the answer is, on this motor mount, yes. Because it's meant to sit like at an angle like this with the spur gear. Now, I know it seems weird, right? The way that the motor is mounted really, really high. But that's the same way that it's mounted on the E-Maxx. So, you know, and those are actually bigger motors. And they never had any problems. So, I personally don't care about that, like 1 centimeter of lowering the motor. Who cares? This provides a pretty good area for battery mounting. You know, the way you have the battery directly across the chassis, flat like this. You know, and you still have a whole bunch of space here. You could easily stick in like a smaller capacity 4S, a soft pack. Okay, let's go to some of these comments. Grandmaster Yoda is in the house. What's up? Yeah, M Rush Foch says, good deal though. That body alone is vintage. That's right, bro. This body alone, you know, look at that. You know, it's 140 bucks on eBay. And by the way, you have to paint it. So, There was one I saw on eBay that comes unpainted, but you're never going to get a classic HPI body like the one I just showed you. Let's go to the rest of the stuff I got. But first, let's talk about the price. Okay? So I put together a list of all of the parts that are on it, and you know, my interpretation of how much they were brand new. So the ESC, you know, from the listing from Amazon, 140. The motor from the listing on Amazon, 120. Body, I estimated 50. Only because at the time I would think that it would be about that much. Oh, someone here saying I love the shirt that I got. Oh yeah, so that's a NitroGang shirt they're talking about. If you guys want to get it, mine's currently on order. So hopefully in the next couple streams, I'm going to be wearing the NitroGang damn shirt, baby. We got Benjamin Martinez in the house. What's up, Ben? How you liking my T-Maxx right here? You know what? Let's get the body. We're gonna get the body for this. We're gonna put it on for the people that just came, so you guys understand how awesome this is. So the mounting is a little bit interesting here. Whatever. Body fits, okay? It fits. Take my word for it. Okay. Boom, here we go. It's fine. Okay, let's go back to the money, baby. It's all about that money. Okay, so body about 50, because that's, I'm assuming, what it will cost brand new, plus the paint you needed to paint it. Then we got the body posts, 20 bucks from Proline. Then we got the wheels, $90. So let me show you where I got the info on the wheels. We came prepared, baby, with all the info, okay? All the info's here. So this is a listing from a current item on Amazon. What am I saying? On Tower Hobbies. So these are Traxxas Hatchet MT 3.8 wheels. There's two of them. Each are, two together are 45 bucks. So that's how I got the $90. Right? We got 2-speed, baby. And then we got the motor mount. So I estimated about $40, you know, normal price at that time, because they were actually pretty popular. So we're at about $460 plus the roller. I estimated a roller, like let's say you needed a T-Maxx roller to begin with. Let's say you didn't already have one. That would be about, I would say on a good deal, all in, you'd be at $600. So 600 bucks, guys. You know, and this is a conversion done right with like good motor mounts. Proper transmission single speed conversion from the more modern, more powerful E-Maxx. Okay, the single speed E-Maxx, not the 3906, guys. Okay, what else we got next? Let's move on. I'm gonna go to some of these comments. Oh, we got people saying support the NitroGang, donate. That's right. A few people already donated. I appreciate it big time, guys. This is all going towards the NitroGang fund. Okay, I think it's soda time. We still have a lot of fun stuff left. I'm gonna power on the 2-speed E-Maxx, and we're gonna hit the 2-speed baby right here in front of my face. How do you feel about that? Should I do it? I'll do it. Okay, we also have a couple tabs left in this vintage RC magazine. But for now, it's soda time. Here we go, baby. Today, we got some Diet Coke, okay? That's what we got. Not my favorite, but that's what we got. Listen to this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Curtis Baker says, even used tires fetch 50 bucks. I know. It's insane. Tires, you're better off buying new. It's one of those things. Integrity RC says, Elon Musk. Guys, don't tell Elon Musk about my electric converter T-Maxx. He's gonna try to, you know, buy me out and then name himself as the CEO of the hybrid NitroGang. Yeah, and then he's gonna say he invented a whole NitroGang term. Well, he didn't. Sweating pretty good. All right, let's keep going. We have some more tabs over here, guys. That's what we're here to see. So the first tab, we're going to talk about a vintage motor system. This is the Novak HV Max. Take a look at it. This is the single motor brushless conversion that people used to do for their E-Maxx at the time. Super cool it was, and honestly made that E-Maxx unstoppable at the time. So very vintage Novak stuff going on. Jessiel Castellan says, so it's called Electric Monday now? No, that's a good one. So this may be an electric, but this is also a damn nitro engine around my neck. So therefore, this is always going to be Monday night nitro, no matter what, okay? Next tab, baby, next tab. So this is the Sport-Maxx I talked about earlier, which was basically a two-wheel drive, no reverse T-Maxx with a custom body on its own. Very collectible to this day. Okay, next one. What do we got over here? Oh yeah, baby. It's about to go down. This is what I was hoping it would be. And it is. Let's see. Whoa. Hot in here, guys. So, this is what the original Cadillac body would have looked like on a Savage. Do you see that right there on top? That's what we got going on here. This is a 2005 magazine, and HPI was known for awesome bodies just like this. Look, I'm going to cover my own face and make sure you look at the Cadillac Escalade body. That's how awesome it is. All right, I'm back. I'm back, baby. You see that? That's why you got to have a whole bunch of vintage RC magazines, because you never know when you might want to reference something. This is one of those times. All right, guys. Have a little soda. Go to the comments here. Jersey Jason Gas RC says, it's a weekday. Only one chain during the week. I think you're onto something, bro. Like, usually when I'm outside, I could do whatever the hell I want, spray myself with water, eat nitro grapes from the damn fence. But on the inside, it's only enough room for one of these. Okay, but you know what? One is all you need. All right, guys. Let's see what's going on. Victor Arias. Yeah, what's up, bro? Welcome to the live stream. I'm glad you made it, bro. Yep, Victor. I just checked. I saw. You the man. You the man. You the man. Sent some nitro bucks to the NitroGang over here. I would show you guys on the phone, but you know, privacy. Privacy matters. Okay, so once again, awesome. Traxxas T-Maxx electric conversion. Oh, Jason Smith, thanks so much, bro. Great donation. He goes, this is so you can get your second chain back from the pawn shop after buying that new car. That's funny. That's actually pretty funny. I like that one. Thanks so much for the donation, Jason Smith. $5 for NitroGang right here. Okay, so we started this one up. I've already confirmed that it runs. I need to find a way for a battery mount. Now, I did look up on eBay. There is a 3D printed battery mount for this. I'm thinking it will work. It might not be enough clearance. Let's see if I have a printout. Do I have a printout of it? If not, then who cares? But I probably should have a printout. Okay, so not exactly. Doesn't matter. Time to move on. Even I'm allowed to make a small little mistake. Okay? So we might take a look at this RC magazine in a little bit, but I think while you guys are still here, I'm going to show you what an electric 2-speed baby is, okay? For those of you that might not know what it is, you're about to find out. Let me move this off the table for now. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. Oh, now this is an awesome, original, well, with some mods, Traxxas E-Maxx 3906. This is the first model really ever made. Derek's Garage says the Traxxas hatchet wheels are great. I got them on one of my JADOs. Yeah, those wheels are made in multiple sizes. So those are the 3.8, there's also the 2.8 models. Okay guys, so time to remove the body. This is an old school E-Maxx. It does have a brushless conversion. There's a great video on this actually where I did some great onboard footage. I'm actually very proud of it because it wasn't easy to capture. Okay, I'm going to remove the body here. So this is what it looks like on the inside. This is a 2-speed baby with a single terrible, you know, old school brushless motor. So this is a very old conversion that someone did like a long time ago. Kevin Trappin says, now we're cooking. That's right. You know, even though this is an electric, it's a 2-speed baby. Okay, so let's power it on. Whole bunch of aluminum in the front, by the way. We got Proline road rage wheels. No strip diffs. This is not an Arma. Okay. Battery, I'm only running a very small LiPo. This is just for like just turning it on right now. Obviously, this originally was built to handle 2 7-cell packs running at 16.8 volts. So it was actually a beast when this thing was new on the stock Novak EVX system. Yeah, I could talk about electric RCs like this forever too, guys, okay? We have to use the stock Traxxas Radio because this toggle switch, that's the 2-speed baby, which is really the high and low gear ratio. So just a toggle switch. We have to use the original Traxxas AM radio on this one. Okay, let's power this on. Okay, so this is a very terrible ESC. I haven't upgraded this because, you know, it's fine. It'll run for like 4 minutes and overheat. Because back in the day, this was a very popular electric motor that people got, the Easy Run system. I'm pretty sure some of you probably already know what it is. So we got steering, baby. The 2-speed, I'm going to show you right here. You notice, oh, we got some problems going on. Now notice on the bottom of the chassis, we got 2 servos, right? Servo right here and a servo right here. You're probably thinking, why you need 2 servos, bro, for an electric? You ever seen 2 servos on an electric? Probably not. Well, you know what? One of them is a 2-speed baby manual shift on the fly shifter, which is this. So if you look at this close up, observe this right here. This is the 2-speed slider mechanism. Watch this. You see that? High, low gear, baby. Now that is manual shifting at its best. No other RC that I'm aware of, other than like some scale Tamiya, you know, I would say like the semi-trucks, they have multiple gear transmissions that are shiftable from the remote, but those are completely different. They're not like made like this at all. So this is a legitimate 2-speed baby. Okay, so we're going to start off accelerating in first gear. First gear, just a little bit. Now, of course, it's much faster. Watch this. That's just first gear, okay? So constantly, and now watch second gear. Second gear, baby. Whoa. Very scary. If this thing blows apart, it might not be good. But you heard that 2-speed? That's right. So now we're back to first gear. So basically, what's cool about this is it's operable at any time. You could be running in first gear for like crawling, like this, right? And then just 2-speed, like that. And you're golden, baby. You don't need no shift point adjustment on this original E-Maxx at all, because you got yourself a servo-operated 2-speed baby right over there. That's how it works. You see the shift lever? That's right, baby. Is that first or second? That's first, yeah. Second. And boom, there you go. Now, I think everybody understands and knows that you're allowed to have an original E-Maxx with a 2-speed baby, because the 2-speed baby disqualifies any other claims on the NitroGang. Okay, this is allowed to be excluded from the ratio. Kevin Trappin says crawling question mark. You know what? I used to have this when it was newer, not this one, but a stock E-Maxx with the Chevron tires, with the regular nickel metal batteries. It crawled insane in like the low first gear. It was incredible. The crawling power was out of this world, guys. It had 2 550 size motors, brand new. Not this one. This one has like one terrible brushless one, but this was like the setup that people got years ago, and if you look at eBay to try to find an original 2-speed E-Max, you know, in like okay condition, it's gonna be a massive ripoff. You know, they'll probably sell for like maybe $300 to $400 in like terrible condition, and prices are only going to go up. But for this, you really need the original radio. And you might be asking yourself, well, how good is this original AM radio, right? You know what? This one is significantly good. I drove this around the track that I normally drive at, all the way like far, all the way at the end. I had no issues of any kind, you know. Oh, we got RC Show Off says, I have those 1-inch offset T-Maxx rims. Yep, these are very good looking wheels, guys, man. Also, I got this used like a while ago. Look at this wheel, it's beautiful. You just can't kill an E-Max or a T-Maxx. Like, this chassis was super versatile, and you just saw how great this one was. Of course, it's an original 2-speed. The T-Maxx, you know, you did have to convert to a single-speed transmission if you did an electric conversion, so that was the slight negative. We got DNB Skull King YT saying you should do a car collection video. I might. You know what? I don't like to really talk too much about like everything I have. It's mostly like dedicated videos to like a certain product type per video. That way I can go into like very in-depth on just one car. And the E-Max, guys, you know, get yourself one. Get yourself one. It's very insane. Oh, Pyro Tony says, yo, Hybrid, I'm getting a Losi LST-XXL tomorrow. Bro, I really want you to get it. Make sure you get it because you want to make Nitro great again. Okay? It's going to be insane. It's going to be very good. Bob's RC says, I lost an auction for a mini Nitro Inferno. Yeah, dude, those are honestly quite collectible. So one of the NitroGang members in the chat right here, Austin T, he's been trying to get me to buy a 1/16 scale, like one of those Nitro 0.07 engines. He has one of them. And I think I might get one, like on Nitro RCX, they're about 220 bucks. It's a mini Nitro 1/16. Austin T, the guy in the chat who's a member of this channel, has one. He says it's pretty dope, man. I remember Nitro mini segment years ago was really popular. Today, basically only that one Exceed is left. Okay, let's get some soda. Okay, what do we got over here? Dominic Hernandez says, I have electric RS4 Rally with a 2-speed. Yeah, so some of you guys might not know, but years ago, you could have gotten an optional 2-speed on some of the 110 scale electric HPIs. But the thing is, back in the day, you know, your brushed motors had significantly lower RPM than modern brushless motors. So 2 speeds, that was actually a thing. That was like a pretty serious upgrade for an electric at that time. But the E-Max was really the only one that came with it from the factory, you know. And, you know, they really call it like a high and low gear, but it's still a 2-speed. It is a high and low gear though, right? Shift on the fly because it's shiftable from the remote. So, yeah, Austin T says he really wants me to get that 1/16 Nitro. I don't know, what do you guys think? He says it's awesome. I might get it. It's pretty cool. It's nothing like, you know, having a small little Nitro you could pull out, RC anywhere you want. Okay, with like a larger Nitro like this, you can't just like put it in your backpack, go take your bike and like go run. No, you can't be doing that. It's pretty complicated actually. It's pretty heavy. Okay, let's see. What do we got going on here in the chat? I'm gonna show you guys some of the parts that were included when I got that converted T-Maxx. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let me clear the table here. So, I'm about to show you the parts that I got with this. So it's a whole box of stuff in here. Let's get this positioned correctly so we can all look at the Cadillac body once again. It's amazing. Okay, so this is a box of stuff I got when I picked this up, along with the tires I just showed you before. Let's see. So we got a whole bunch of parts here. I was looking at this part. This is a giant ring and pinion gear. Part number 777X. I checked this out. This is for the X-Maxx. So I don't know, maybe the previous owner thought, man, we're not sticking like some giant pinion and ring gears into this. Well, it's not gonna fit, bro. It's just not gonna fit. But the reality is, let me show you what else is in here. Okay, where is it? I can't find it. Okay. This is what a diff would look like from one of these. Like, there's no way you can fit these parts into that. Just not gonna happen, guys. We have a metal Robinson Racing spur gear included here. We have some metal diff cases and halves from CVP. These are fairly expensive, actually. Hopefully I never really have to use these. And just a bunch of other random, you know, plastic parts, stuff like that. But it's good to know that I have some parts available in case, you know, whatever goes down. And the reason I personally really like the buying used Traxxas is because almost all of them use the same parts. As long as you're sticking to, let's say, the same product line, like a Revo or a T-Maxx 3.3, almost all of those parts are interchangeable. Mainly the motors, the, you know, obviously not suspension components, but it's really easy when you have a fleet of similar RCs in terms of part support. Now, from the other point of view, of course, it's not as interesting because you might want to have variety, right? But to actually, it depends really what you're looking for. Okay, guys. What else we got going on here? We got people telling me to get the Exceed. Yep, I think I might. The 1/16 Nitro might make a comeback, guys. It might make a comeback. All right. It's time to do a random flip. Okay, so first, let's get this over here, baby. Let's get this over here. Okay. We want to look good. We need the Escalade on video right here, right? Yep, I agree. Let's move it closer to us, actually. Here we go. Is it close? It's pretty close. All right. So just to recap, I estimate this to be about a $600 RC at its cheapest, not including the transmission mods, not including the metal gears, not including, you know, some things. But for the bulk of it, I paid $150 for a $600 in, I would say, retail value type stuff. So pretty freaking insane, if you ask me. Right, let's do a random flip through this 2005 RC magazine. Now, what do you guys know about this right here? Who's that? You know who that is? Right over here. Well, that's the main host from the Discovery Channel show Mythbusters. Okay, is he an RC guy? Well, it says he's a Mythbuster, model maker, and RC whiz. I don't know. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Let's do a random page flip. I'm going to close my eyes, and we're going to flip the crap out of this, okay? Oh, here we go. First flip. We got, it looks like the Adam Drake Team Losi XXX NT, baby. I just did a live video on this a couple days ago, so check it out. Let's go to the first page. This is what it looks like. The Team Losi Adam Drake XXX NT. Incredible. The stuff of Nitro dreams, so to say. Yep, Mythbusters. People saying Mythbusters. They're saying yes, he is. Okay. Another. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Oh, well, we got the one that I had already before. We got the indexed Cadillac Escalade body from HPI for this thing. Very cool. So we're running Traxxas and HPI together. Direct competitors. One that tried to kill the other is now used as decoration. Now that is actually kind of funny. Okay, that is kind of funny to me. Good looking body though, man. Got nothing to say about that. And okay, let's put the body post things back on. Are they on? See, I don't know where they are right now, so We're not going to put them on right now. I have them somewhere else. Okay. Let's see. We got Integrity RC saying, bring back Nitro Stadium trucks. Yeah, man, unfortunately, that whole segment is like basically dead now. Unfortunately. But, you know what? They're probably never going to come back. Bob Thomas says, Platinum Revo, baby. That's a very nice RC. Maybe one day I'll get one. Let's do another random page flip here. Oh, okay. Well, we got some electric stuff from the Castle Mamba Max. Whatever, we're going to keep moving. You know what? No more random page flips. Pissing me off. Going to do some selected page flips. That's basically where I select it and flip to it. Okay, so hold on. What's this guy? All right. So here goes. The Mythbusters dude. Oh, Benjamin Martinez. Huge donation. $20 with a sticker. He says, goal. Thanks, bro. Man, you're always supporting the NitroGang out here, man. That's a lot of money. I appreciate that. So this is the RC guy, Jamie Heinemann from Mythbusters on the cover. I mean, he does mostly like model making. I wouldn't consider him an RC expert in terms of like hobby grade RC like this, you know. Woogie Nitro says that body says New York City. That's a very good point. This is straight New York City right here. Maybe 2003 rap concert even at that, right? Let's see what we got going on. I'm going to just go to a couple pages here. Oh man, look what I just found. The engine that I have to still fix in my Revo Survivor Edition. This is the OS 18TZ right here, back when it was new in 2005. Insane. Insane. One of the best engines ever made. Okay, I'm going to do some more random flipping going on here. By random, I mean completely controlled by me because I'm the flipper. Okay? I don't know what we're going to see. Traxxas Revo, some stuff over here. Doesn't matter. What's this? This looks like, man, I have to look at this myself, guys. Hold on. I don't know what this is. This is like some kind of, do you see like this if I hold it like this for you guys? Hopefully you could see. It says Heavy Metal Hummer Stretched Imagination. So it looks like we have a Savage 21 that's been extended with these Kong tires. These were actually pretty popular. The biggest tires you can get back then. Was pretty hardcore and serious at the time. With a Hummer H2 body. Man, I kind of like this thing. So yeah, it looks like it has an extended chassis and like a different body to it. What do you think? Yeah, let's go next page. What else? Oh, we got some awesome Tower Hobbies catalog stuff going on over here. Pretty cool, man. I actually used to have one of these ST15s years ago. It was like the worst RC ever, but I still loved it because it was a Nitro. You know? Oh, we got Nightwolf saying I'm getting OS engine for my T-Maxx soon. Yeah, bro. Those are the best engines you could basically get. Next page. This is like some kind of modified Revo with a bunch of aluminum upgrades. At the time, the Revo was a chassis that's been out for about 1 year. So it was actually fairly new during this time period. Let's see, we got some more upgrades and aluminum stuff. Some starter box stuff right here. I don't know what that is. Well, I mean, I do know what it all is, but we're just not going to talk about it, okay? Because it'll take forever. Okay, maybe one more, and we'll see. We'll see. Well, that's about it, I think. Oh yeah, hold on. Maybe one more. The Duratrax Firehammer. Really like an FG clone, so to say, but yeah, I never had one, never knew anyone that had one. They were too much money, but today they're like basically collectibles. Curtis Baker says, no, Jumbo Kong suck. They robbed your speed. Yeah, so he's talking about those large tires that I pointed out before. Like when I said they were the best, I meant like the best in terms of if you wanted big tires. We all know that larger tires weigh more. So if you want more speed, that is not the way to go, right? Basically how it is. So Sport Max 122. I already talked about this, but I don't know, maybe, whatever. If you guys want to see more about the Sport-Maxx, should I pull it up? I don't know. We'll see. Either way, we got ourselves a damn converted T-Maxx. And, you know, the title to this video, it says electric conversion done right. I fully stand by my title. You know, I've seen some really bad electric conversions, you know, where, you know, they just basically drilled their own motor holes, put something in there that they custom fitted, boom, it was trash. You know, to convert a T-Maxx into an actual reliable electric RC, you need to do a lot of transmission work, basically. You can't use the stock 2-speed in there because the gear ratios are completely different. It just will not work with the type of RPM that an electric motor gets compared to the nitro motor. Although it would be fairly interesting. I'm curious to see how this would perform if I used an actual T-Maxx 2-speed transmission. That would be a little bit interesting in my opinion. Oh, Rob Brain, he says, the Maxx history lesson has been dope. I'm glad you like it, bro. So yeah, the Maxx chassis platform, the T-Maxx rather, you know, it's been done and overdone and upgraded and modified, and they've had so many different additions. The whole goal was to make sure everybody could afford it. You know, when the T-Maxx came out, they're like, how do we get more people to buy it? Well, let's make a special model called the Sport-Maxx. Basically, make it a single-speed 2-wheel drive, no reverse. Unfortunately, nobody bought them because eventually people were like, oh man, I really need 4-wheel drive. And then they were like, oh man, I really need a 2-speed. And then before you knew it, they upgraded it back to T-Maxx specs. So that whole stripped down version did not work. Oh, Joshua Overman, $9.99 donation for the NitroGang. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All of the money, as I said before, 100% of it is going towards making, well, this is not a nitro, but 100% of it is going towards making nitro great again. And considering this started out as a nitro, I still think this satisfies the cause. You know, so to say, Integrity RC says in it. So this is the regular T-Maxx transmission that has like a forward-only single-speed conversion. So the transmission housing itself, everything is the same. Because, you know, if you are modifying like the transmission case, you're going to have problems with like your drive shaft, with all of that stuff. So you don't want to have to do that. Okay, guys. Time to call it a day. I see the stream is a little bit iffy now. Sometimes the audio is off towards the end, probably because my NitroGang camera starts to overheat. But I want to say thanks so much again for everybody that donated. And if you want to support the channel even more, go buy yourself a NitroGang shirt. There's a link to it right under this video. There's like mugs with a NitroGang on it. There's a shirt that makes fun of crawlers. You could cover all your bases. You know, one shirt is going to make fun of crawlers. It's going to say 2-speed baby on it. It's going to show a Savage on it. It's basically going to represent this entire channel. You know, I have mine on order. But soon I'm going to be wearing a NitroGang motor around my neck with the NitroGang shirt. And for now, once again, I want to say thank you all for supporting this channel, watching, you know, commenting in the chat. And